It was just past midnight when the call came in, a body in the trunk of a burnt-out Cadillac down by the river. Detective Lena Morales groaned, slinging her leather jacket over her shoulder. Nothing good ever happened near the river, especially not on a Tuesday. The car was still smoldering when she arrived. Firefighters had doused the flames, but the stench of gasoline and charred upholstery clung to the foggy air like regret. In the trunk, male, late 30s, wrists zip-tied, a single gunshot to the head. No ID, no phone, just a crumpled receipt from a dive bar in the East Side. The bar's owner, a twitchy guy named Rick, swore he'd never seen the victim. "People come and go," he said, eyes darting like a trapped rat. But Morales spotted the lie in his throat before he even said a word. She leaned in. "He was with someone, wasn't he?" Rick cracked. "Yeah, all right, he was with her." Her. The name hit like a hammer. Dana Voss, ex-cop, Lena's old partner, went rogue 3 years ago after her brother overdosed, last seen disappearing into the underbelly of the city, chasing the fentanyl ring that had taken him. Now she was back, and people were dying. Morales followed the trail, drug houses, chop shops, and a warehouse full of illegal weapons. Each lead brought her closer to Dana, and each clue felt more like a message. "I know you're coming." The final clue came via anonymous tip, a license plate traced to a secluded cabin out in the hills. Morales went alone. She had to. The cabin was quiet, too quiet. She stepped inside, gun drawn, and found Dana sitting at the table, hands raised, a photo of the murdered man in front of her. "I didn't kill him," Dana said, "but I was there." It unraveled quickly. The victim was a dirty DEA agent running drugs on the side. Dana had been tracking him, trying to take him down quietly. But someone else got to him first and framed her. "You've got 12 hours before the real killer crosses the border," Dana said. "Help me or arrest me." Morales stared her down, torn between duty and instinct. Then she lowered her gun. "Let's finish this." The borderline. 12 hours. That was all they had. Detective Lena Morales and her ex-partner Dana Voss were flying down the interstate in a stolen pickup with a bullet hole in the windshield and a duffel bag full of evidence bouncing in the back seat. Somewhere ahead, across the dusty plains of West Texas, the real killer, an ex-DEA kingpin named Victor Rojas, was making a run for the Mexican border. "He's not just running drugs," Dana said, checking her Glock. "He's selling identities, burning people off the map, disappearing them." Morales glanced over. "And you were planning to tell me that when?" Dana smirked. "Right about now." The plan was loose. Intercept Rojas before he crossed into Mexico, where he'd vanish for good. But he had muscle. Ex-military, armed to the teeth, and paranoid. Morales called in a favor from a contact in the Border Patrol. They'd meet at mile marker 192, a dead zone with one dirt road and no backup. When they got there, the sun was bleeding into the horizon. A black SUV idled on the ridge, silhouetted against the light. Rojas stepped out in a white linen shirt like he was on vacation. He clapped slowly. "Didn't think you'd come, Dana." And Lena Morales, last honest cop in the city. Cute. "End of the road, Victor," Morales said, raising her weapon. "Turn around, hands where I can see them." Rojas laughed. "You're still playing by the rules. You think the system works? I am the system." 2 more SUVs pulled up behind him. 6 men, automatic rifles. Dana looked at Morales. "You trust me?" "No," Morales said, "but I trust you want this bastard dead." A gunfight broke out in a flash. Dust, fire, and chaos. Dana took the flank. Morales covered from a broken fence post. When the smoke cleared, Rojas was bleeding on the ground, clutching his side, swearing in Spanish. Morales stood over him. "You're not crossing any border." But before she could cuff him, Dana shot him, once in the heart. Cold. Clean. "Why?" Morales yelled, shocked. "Because prison doesn't fix people like him," Dana said, turning away. "And you know it." That night, Morales filed the report. Self-defense. The kingpin resisted arrest. Dana Voss? She was never there. But she left behind one thing, an envelope. Inside, a flash drive, names, dates, accounts, all the dirty agents still in play, and a note. The war's not over. Call me when you're ready to burn it all down. Ashes of the system, 6 months later. The city was quieter, but not cleaner. Detective Lina Morales had been promoted. Captain now. Nice office, nice pension track, nice lies. But the names on Dana's flash drive haunted her every night. Judges, cops, agents, all bought and paid for, all still walking free. And Dana? Gone again, like smoke. Until that morning. A burner phone buzzed in Morales's top drawer. Unknown number. No ringtone, just a photo. A familiar face, Judge Calloway, dead, bullet through the eye and scrawled in blood on the wall behind him, one down. Then a second message came through. Are you ready to burn it down? Morales met Dana in an abandoned train yard outside the city. Dana looked harder now, scar over her cheek, new tattoos, same fire in her eyes. You started a war, Morales said. Dana lit a cigarette. No, I finished a piece of one. They moved fast. Each week, another domino fell. A corrupt DA outed via a rigged press leak. A narcotics captain exposed mid-drug drop. A mob accountant found floating in a hotel pool, laptop missing. Morales worked both sides, day job and shadows, feeding Dana intel, protecting the mission, until the FBI stepped in. Special Agent Marcus Drexler, clean-cut, high clearance, and dead inside. He'd been watching Morales for months. You're too close to this, he told her. You're compromised. She stared him down. So arrest me, or get the hell out of the way. He didn't. 2 days later, his car exploded outside his home. The line had officially been crossed. The final target was buried deep, William Trask, head of Homeland Security in the region, the man behind the entire pipeline, drugs, identities, assassinations, a ghost with a badge. Dana had found him, black tie gala, downtown high-rise, security out the ass. The plan? Walk in as guests, walk out with Trask in cuffs or a body bag. Morales hesitated. You sure about this? Dana looked at her. You started it. I'm just handing you the match. They entered through the back in floor-length gowns, heels hiding switchblades. The band played jazz. The drinks were free. Trask spotted them from across the room and smiled, like he'd been expecting them. Captain Morales, heard you've been busy. You're under arrest, she said, for corruption, conspiracy, and murder. He sipped his scotch. Cute. But you're standing in a room full of people I own. Do you really think you'll walk out of here alive? Dana stepped in, pressing a small remote in her hand. Probably not, she said, but neither will you. Boom. Every screen in the gala lit up, files, footage, Trask's entire empire, broadcast for the world, the flash drive, the last piece. And outside, SWAT, FBI, news crews. They came in shooting. When the smoke cleared, Trask was dead. Morales had a bullet in her shoulder. Dana was gone again. But the city? It was awake. 1 week later, Morales got a letter in the mail. No return address. Just 4 words on a scrap of paper. No kings, no gods. She smiled.